Through the past of the years, we as humans have been destroying the life in the planet, only with the objective of gathering resources and have a better life, but at the same time compromising the resources of future generations. In this video, we are going to see what are the main natural problems caused by humans, their consequences and their possible solutions. So let's start. We, like all forms of life, rely on Earth's life support systems. And also, like any other animal, we affect our environment when we gather food, water and other resources. But our consumption is so high that nature cannot replace the needed resources in a reasonable time. One of the bases of the society in our world is the agriculture, because it guarantees us a constant and abundant supply of food. But the excessive use of this practice and the technique called monoculture have made that entire biomes have turned into unfertile deserts. If we take care of nature, it can bring us a lot of different goods and services like water or fresh air, but the unhealthy and consumerist habits of humans have made that some communities don't have access to these basic resources, compromising hundreds of lives. We can classify resources into two categories: the renewable, that can be replaced by a healthy ecosystem in a short period, and the non-renewable, that cannot be replaced by the ecosystem in a reasonable period of time. It's worth to say that an environment that is unhealthy, the renewable resources can turn into non-renewable resources. Let's talk about one of the most dangerous risks that our society is confronting: the erosion. Erosion is a natural process that normally helps giving back some sorts of resources to the ground in order to create others. But the deforestation and the bad agriculture techniques have left hundreds of kilometers without plants that help avoiding the erosion. Now, these lands without plants suffer a process called desertification, because the excess of erosion moves the soil nutrients to other lands and turn the original one into a desert. Biological magnification. This is a process in which the pollutants that were in a member of a food chain increase when it's consumed by another creature. If we are going to talk about air pollution, it's impossible not to mention acid rain, a very dangerous phenomenon that occurs when polluted water evaporates and condenses in the shape of rain. The pollutants that this water have can seriously damage everything it touches, from animals to buildings. There are different kinds of biodiversity. The ecosystem biodiversity, that is the variety of habitats; the species biodiversity, that is the number of different species in the biosphere; and the genetic one, that refers to the sum of all genetic information carried by a particular species. Biodiversity helps us a lot in other things, like in medicine, giving more plants to study, for example. There are 5 great traits to the biodiversity: the altered habitats, habitats that are modified or completely deleted; hunting, an action in which an animal is killed in its natural habitat; introducing species, because they don't have predators, they reproduce very fast and put in danger the local species; pollution, that we have talked about already; and climate change, an action that is not necessarily human, but the actions of human makes that it can occur faster and stronger. One of the most used methods to know how much a land can be polluted by something of someone is the ecological footprint. Answering some questions about daily habits can be determined how much space needs to live a person or even a whole population. This technique is also used by big countries to have an idea of what to do with the pollution and how. Here's when ecology takes place, with ideas to solve the problems and innovation that can help saving the world of the pollution.